The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then.
I suppose if you're playing in an attacking position in this team, then having a craftsman like Rui Costa beside you is a dream.
He's in most people's lists of great number 10s.
I'm going to go along with that too.
Vieira. Bale. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Might be danger here. Ibrahimovic! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Tries a shot! And he's there to belt it away. Pull it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that could set him on his way. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Ibrahimovic. And a chance! Another big chance that gets away.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's gone looking for safety. And he was alert to it. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a sharp pass. And it's Bale. First quarter of an hour gone. Bale. And this is Bale. Gets his head on it! harmlessly behind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Looking for the run. Vieira.
Roma are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Maldini.
Manchester United always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Caceres couldn't squeeze it through. Played out wide, and he's quick to return it. And this is Ronaldo. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. So what can they make of this? Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. Spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Son Heung-min. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He's cut it out.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Vieira. It's Rui Costa. Dembele. Can he get it through? And this is Hullet. Thinks about the shot. Dembele's delivery. Oh, that was vital. Seedorf. Messi.
Roma truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Seedorf. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Dembele. Hullet.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bale is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Distributed tidily. Vieira. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vieira. Pull it. Time and again they are repelled. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So right back into the action.
Roma can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Ibrahimovic. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Ronaldo. Dembele. Vitinha. Now it's Messi. And this is Son Heung-min. Vieira. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Seedorf. Ibrahimovic. Seedorf with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Messi. That's Vieira. And it's Bale. And it's Messi. And this is Ronaldo. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Ronaldo is fouled.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero
Pele
14.
ready to try one.
Numero 20.
Looking to widen the gap even further here.
Messi. Numero 22. Lasciano il campo per il numero 5. Owen.
And he welcomes it in.
Il numero 15. Il numero 26.
Baggio did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, easy pickings there.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Now, can they get him away? Cross to the back post. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Neymar. Bellingham. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Roberto Baggio.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he lines up a cross. Looking to play him in. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Roma really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Mbappe. In towards the backs. He's rising! Superb from Hullet! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like...
Can he finish? And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Cleared away. Stood up well to him there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Pele. Tries to play it through. He's picked his way through. Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling.
You know, Peter, even from up here, I can sense a quiet determination from Rivaldo. Someone is... Oh,
shot a goal! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come... Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And that's really well manoeuvred. Lovely bit of skill. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Vieira. Maldini. Vieira. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And it's Vieira. That pass has been well intercepted. Van Dijk. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Varane did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Roma are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, good take in a good area. And this is Roberto Carlos. And that is expertly dealt with. Messi. Oh, they could break here. Hullet. Hullet is always scanning the pitch for targets. That's where it came from. Barcelona are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Played into space. Nicely worked. Might be... And Hullet! Oh, what a mistake! Makaleli. Some really good ball movement.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Gabriel cuts it out. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rivaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. That's Vieira. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. This is a promising build-up. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chooses to go cross-field. Lam is one whose deliveries we all know about. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball, spread it left. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Vieira, and it's Messi. Vitinha. Takes a shot! Varane promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Makaleli. And that could set him on his way. And this is Roberto Carlos. Vieira. And it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted. Mbappe. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So let's get the ball rolling.
Roma really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Little pass back. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. So what can they make of this? He's a sharp little ball here. Thuram calmly anticipates. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rummenigge. Now it's Hullet. This looks promising. Now, can they get him away? And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ferdinand is the guilty party there. And he is going into that little black book.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Two fresh faces, and both in the front line.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
And that's a throw-in. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Lahm. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Cruyff. Over to the right flank. Lahm delivers.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Rummenigge. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Now it's Messi. Header! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 30.
Great vision.
El dorsal 10.
Oh, he's burst through. In! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Maldini gets it clear. Vitinha, can he spark a counter here? Messi. And that is a little undercooked. Can he get on the end of this? Vitinha. Pull it. Cruyff. That'll be a corner.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
It's their second corner of the game.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 11. Neymar. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar. And this is Owen. Showing good feet. Tries one from range. Nice bit of trickery. And this is Roberto, and the shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And the shot! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Neymar. Roberto Carlos. It's Neymar! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Getting up there! Oh, it's come loose. Cuts it back, and he's following up! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Desperate defending required here. Cleared without hesitation. They'll have one final crack at it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Roberto Baggio. And here's Owen. Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Platini. And here's Baggio. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Probing pass. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Rice. Gakpo in acres of space out wide. Corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cleared without hesitation. Rice picks it up out wide. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hullet. Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Messi. And here's Dembele. Now it's Hullet. He's played it back. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Looking for options for movement. Played out to the left flank. Rice.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Driving forward. Azar! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Strasbourg have their second corner now. That's going across goal. Van Dijk gets it away. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Shapes to shoot! Mbappe is magnificent! About as smooth as it gets. And Strasbourg score first. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
양아 물결표 고독한 eFootball 키키유.
Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
키키키키키키유. 존나 안 되네요.
That has
키키키유.
been knocked clear.
양아.
And it's Vieira. Might be danger here. Shoots!
범공무원님
And he
양아.
has kept it out somehow.
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game.
오션님 양아.
And that should get the job done. Vitinha. Great chance!
속방은 이제
A fair
아니야.
bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to
신상이 없으면
absolutely
안 되는
clatter
거
it the
국룰.
way he did.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe going face to face with his great rival.
속방 키키유 숙려 기간인가요?
Gakpo clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do
오늘부터
everything
2주간
his
야간
way.
출근입니다도 할 수도 있고요.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, it's Dembele. Vitinha can see things others simply cannot. And that has been slung wide. And that interception
아이고,
was
범주님
most
고생하십시오.
necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
솔직히 숙제는
Strong
섞일
running down
뜹니다.
that
히힐
left
시간이 없어서 그렇지.
Now it's Rice. And here's Azar. He's picked his way through. That's an excellent interception. Early ball out from the back. And here's Ibrahimovic.
그쵸, 사실 숙박할 시간 동안에 게임하면 금방 깨죠. 키키키요.
Ibrahimovic makes a move down the right. That'll be a throw-in. Hazard ventures forward.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
A corner it is then.
이벤트는 키키육 2골 이상 먹으면 나가는 분들 많아서.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And that has been cleared. Crosses it in. And this is Ibrahimovic. That's the end of the first 45. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
모든 볼이 상대한테
Yeah, you
간다.
don't get any points
치오
for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Hullet. Hullet ploughing through the middle. Maldini gets it away. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's an imaginative pass. Vieira plays it all the way forward. Hazard powering forward here, trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Some resolute defending there.
코나미가 세컨
Chasing the
고란주네요.
game,
히힐.
trailing by 1. Hazard has the space to scheme. Ibrahimovic. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he was quick to react. Can he spark a counter here? That is good alertness.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314
And claimed it back swiftly.
spettatori.
Looking to play him in. Oh, this is a great position. Goes for a shot! And that's a good finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart.
뽑기 안 하면 지게
And it's
만들어놨는
difficult to find
시요.
an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 14, numero 20.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Lasciano il campo per
Strasbourg
il numero
are
8.
doing very nicely, thank you.
Il numero
Well, it's a
6.
great time for them to keep the
Attenzione,
momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Strasbourg are a team that's fond of the low block. They Sure defending numbers.
Yeah, the whole point...
Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. So their fourth corner of the game. And that is out of play.
Cambio di giocatori.
That's not going far. Platini. Vieira. And it's Michel Platini. Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez stood his ground strong. It's Luis Suarez! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he cuts out the supply. Caceres. Now it's Pelé. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's shifting through the gears here. Luis Suarez! That's going to go a long way. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Platini. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Hullet. And he's straight offside. Vitinha. Now it's Luis Suarez.
That's good play from him.
Always goal side. Real chance here. Vitinha. Vieira.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Baggio. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Deftly away. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Platini. Knocks it into space. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Platini. Pelé. Hullet. And he's found a way past. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 22.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Numero 26. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
That has ended up in no man's land. Maldini.
Ci saranno
That's
3 minuti di
Caceres.
recupero.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Platini. Oh, this looks sharp. This is a promising build-up. And that will be the final act. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the post. Chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Mendes has it in a wide position. Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Tries a shot! That's another chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Atalanta with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's Dembele. And he's worked it through. Dembele! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish of true class! 2-0!
상대분 스마우군요. 덴벨레 샷.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Can he get on the end of this? He's having a hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Vieira. Vitinha. Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Upamecano did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Hullet. Vieira. That's an imaginative pass. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's taken it. And he's in on goal, and the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Messi plays it short. Messi hoisted in. Van Dijk tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tchouaméni. And it's Neves. That's going wide left. João Neves. And it's Tchouaméni. Dembele is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Vieira. Dembele. Here's Vieira. And here's Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. Cleared without hesitation. Van Dijk. Mbappe. And the counter is on. Tries to play it through. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Dembele. This looks promising. And it's Vitinha. Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And it's Messi. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Perilously close. Nuno Mendes. Van Dijk. Now it's Mbappe. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Messi. Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. Vitinha! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
라브 호마 부럽다. 범주님 메타가 뭔가요? 슈페인가요? 급강하인가요? 뭐요 도대체?
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The
사이드까지 간
support is in
다음
great
어떻게 해야
voice,
할지를
and there's a
모르겠어.
real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yes, oh, good effort! They've scored! And the game springs instantly to life.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
알고도
He
존나
watched it all the
당하는구나.
way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, it's Dembele. Now, can they get him away? Tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here! We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Luis Suarez. Well, that looks a decent ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Bale made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Cruyff, spread to the right. Long ball upfield. And smartly reclaimed. And here's Hullet, and this is Dembele. Now, he's got space here. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Cruyff. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. He's shifting through the gears here. And a chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, good! Oh, it rattles the bar! And now they can spring out of defence. Vieira. And it's Hullet.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's a look and place it forward. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vieira. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And the return pass. Messi. And it's Hullet. Luis Suarez. He is shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. Messi, looking to play him in, and that is expertly dealt with. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for options for move. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they...
Oh, he's all alone. Thuram. Bale. It's a really well-measured ball. That's been cut out, well played. Suarez is herring after that one. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shot could be on. Messi. And the counter is on. Bale. Bale scooting forward. And we've reached half-time. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. The midway point of the game.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly... And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego.
So, third corner of the game.
Número 8. Número 10. Número 15.
That's a decent
Número
clearance.
23. Entran. Número 25.
Plenty to aim at here.
Número 13. Número 17.
Lovely bit of skill. Well seen.
24.
Saw that coming.
Número 18.
So, what can they make of this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Dembele. Well timed, excellent interception. Roberto Baggio, who is rarely short on confidence. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that was vital. Vieira. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe gets on his bike and on the move. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Here's Vieira. Mateus. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, easy pickings there. Luis Suarez looking for the run, and there's green grass ahead of him. Takes a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Vieira. This is a promising build-up. Just about up to the hour now.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. He has found the way through.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bale. Bellingham gets over and intercepts. Engages and forces him off the ball. Yamal. Roberto Baggio. Mateus. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. Hullet. Might be danger here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And that is a little undercooked. Messi. Yamal, very much a man of this moment. Baggio picks it up out wide. Caceres did well to stay calm there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Dembele. Mbappe. Roberto Baggio. Bellingham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nicely aimed pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Can he get onto this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has not gone well. Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
I think we're just about done here. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. A header! And that's a tiny finish. They have stolen level at the last. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Oh, super ball! Chance, surely! And that's it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And here's the... Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, and another try! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
동네북이구만.
Dembele receives it in a good position here. He's played it back. That's a cute ball. Oh, important interception. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
And he cuts out the supply. Messi, well timed, excellent interception. And he's forced to go back. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking...
Goes for the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's Cruyff. And there's green grass ahead of him. Chance! That's another chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Vinicius is having a shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vinicius Junior. Good chance here! It's hit the crossbar.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Hakimi cuts it out. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Cruyff. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Numecha and the through ball. Real chance! Oh, crossbar! And this is Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hakimi got a long way forward to join the attack. Look at this, takes a shot! And no mistake. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He'll try from distance. Oh, that is rather wayward.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Vieira. Messi. Now it's Hullet. Tries to pass it through. It's Luis Suarez! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Luis Suarez, very much a man of this moment. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, well measured. Vinicius Junior! A real chance and a real let-off. And it's been given away. He's in a great position here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Dembele. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Vieira. And it's Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's where it came from. Now there's a fine shapes to shoot! And that's a sharp finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really...
And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 18, Dembele. Coming on to replace him is
And here is the first touch of the second half. Maldini, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Now it's Dembele. Vinicius Junior, driving forward. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. A probing pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Beckham. Messi knocks it into space. Can he spark a counter here?
Roma clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
It's the... Oh, it's hit the post! And they've switched it over to the other side. Beckham. Beckham making good progress on the right-hand side. Messi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vitinha, and he's been shifted off it. Messi providing an outlet on that, takes the shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have movement on both benches.
Vinicius Junior. Number 9, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field.
He won't be happy with that one.
Number 1, Figo.
Now it's Messi, over to the right flank.
Substitutions taking place.
Caceres with the slide tackle there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester
Number
United
19,
making further changes
Bonucci.
here, and
Number
in quick
8,
succession.
Hakimi.
Messi!
Coming on the field.
And he looked
Number
every bit
28,
the assured keeper there.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Collar, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So much. There's the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Maldini is there, and he can get that clear. It's run loose here. Foot in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Distributed tidily. And Messi! Oh, he's hit the bar! And here's Figo. And he's there to make the challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Luis Suarez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Good ball, good take. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great vision. That's been slipped through. Messi! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. That is good strength. Caceres. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And here's Cruyff. And the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Pullet plays it short. He's going for goal! That was mighty close. Nemecha. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Messi. Spread to the right. He's picked his way through. And a header! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Shifted upfield. Oh, that's a key interception. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Collar. Mateus. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And a chance! Goal! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist?
막판 깔끔히 이기고 가시는군요, 히히.
What a terrific response it was to adversity.
라고
What a
하자마자 먹히시네,
fantastic game.
키키키요. 급강하 사이드 원툴. 오 한 판 더. 당할 뻔. 급강하 원툴로 현재 1474점입니다. 키키키키키키키키키. 상대분 자랑. 전내.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Flings in across.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Vitinha knocks it into space. Rice. And Mateus. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Both sides exercising caution for now. Vitinha. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Marcelo. And it's Marcelo. He's found a way through. That could spell... There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He is just caressing the ball. Rice!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Marcelo is one whose deliveries we all know about. No goals as yet. Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that pass isn't the best. Mateus, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner.
아깝다.
And it's Marcelo. Oh, that's fabulous. Play chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Caceres can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
Liverpool definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's going for goal! Superb from Antoine Semenyo! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And we have liftoff. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Time and again they are repelled. Mateus is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Messi. And it's Vieira. Spread it left. That's where it came from. Passing is crisp and sharp. There's a searching pass. That is a brilliant interception. Marcelo. Vitinha. Vitinha really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to...
He's gone for goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Liverpool really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And he's got away. It's Ibrahimovic! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. Calm,
쟤는 왜 안
composed,
뺏겨?
confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent.
Chance, surely! It's loose. That's another chance. A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Nice-looking ball. Thuram with the clearance. And this could be the final action of the first half. And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So straight into the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now the ball in.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Oh, super ball. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Marcelo. Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's picked out the run. Shot a goal! And it's come back out to him. Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up.
키키키키키
This
뭐요
isn't
이거?
about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
와 이건 아니다.
Liverpool find a position of real
접을 때
strength
됐다.
now.
나루토 콜라보
And that
그거구나.
interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Pull it. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Marcelo,
근데 방금 본인이 스톱 눌렀어요.
and that's a throw-in.
몰라요. 안 누른 것 같은데.
Numero 4, Luis Suarez. Numero 20.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lasciano il campo per
Maldini,
il numero 5. Owen. Il numero 18. Il numero 15.
and it's Hazard.
Il numero 17.
Oh, facing up to his
Attenzione,
adversary,
un cambio.
this is a formidable matchup. Maldini,
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Hazard. Mbappe. Some resolute defending there. He's having a shot! And that's a tidy finish. They are playing them off the park. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. It's run loose here. Owen, rapid and full of intent. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he spark a counter here?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Caceres. Picked out brilliantly. He's on it, can he get away? So no flag here. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Hazard. Rummenigge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was
나도
no way
이분한테
through.
4골 먹혔었는데.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini. Pass is coming off in quick
단지 나도
succession here.
4골 넣었다는 차이가 있긴 하네요. 키키키키윽.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's beaten Rummenigge! Oh, he really got hold of that. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Ci saranno
Throw
3
the
minuti
pass.
di recupero.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Up towards the front line. Vieira. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Puskás. And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Roma desperately
루트를 아예 못
failing
보겠네요.
to impose
키키키윽.
themselves on the game.
고생했어요. 상대분 잘해서 뚫기가 빡셈. 흔들어야 되는데. 제 흔드는 제주로 뚫릴 수비가 아닌 듯. 키키키키윽 잘 자요 나는 일하러 감. 흔들어도 매치업